Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about rental scams. With more than 1 billion visitors each month as of 2021, Facebook Marketplace and local Facebook groups is now the new Craigslist rental scam site. In this video, towards the end, I'll be showing you my personal Facebook group that has accumulated over 5,000 group members in just a few short months. I started this group with the intention to connect tenants looking for housing and a place for local landlords, property managers, and realtors to post available housing opportunities. Little did I know it would turn into a breeding ground for scammers to try and take advantage of people needing a good home to live in. I'll be showing you some of these scams, my reactions to them, and how to avoid scammers altogether, from the tenant scammers to the landlord scammers. If you provide housing for tenants, you've likely seen, heard, or come across rental housing scams. Rental housing scams have been around for years. Craigslist was the bread and butter site for scammers out there for many years. I remember dealing with Craigslist scammers a lot throughout 2016, 17, and 18. I used to get calls from prospective tenants calling me, asking me about a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, single family home, or a 3-bedroom, beautiful 2-bath with a pool for like $600 or $700 a month. And I'm just going like, what? Tenants would reach out to the person that's ripped off our photos, our property descriptions, and posted it on Craigslist. That person on the other line would be acting like the homeowner or landlord. The scammer would request a deposit, set up a move-in date and everything, but once that money was sent, the scammer was gone, and off with the money they go. Those Craigslist days have cooled off a little bit since then, but why? People still need homes to rent. Was it that Craigslist failed to innovate and their platform is just dated, so people stopped searching there? Or did people just figure out the scam and just stop looking on Craigslist altogether for places to live? But one thing is certain, the scammers are still out there. But where are they scamming now? With more than 1 billion visitors each month as of 2021, Facebook Marketplace and local Facebook groups is now the new Craigslist rental scam site. Before we get into the real world Facebook group and see a couple of examples of some of the scammers out there, we're gonna cover the different landlord scams that we've seen, as well as the tenant scams that we've seen that people might be pulling over on you. So one of the big landlord scams I've seen out there, and what they'll do is they'll scour the internet pulling property listings from Zillow or Realtor.com. They'll take the photos, the descriptions, and they'll slap them on Craigslist. And then they'll basically say, hey, this property is gonna be $700 a month, when in reality it's really $1,800 a month. And prospects are going out there seeing it, and it's just the price that gets them. They're kind of blindsided. They reach out to the potential listing agent, supposedly. They kind of milk them through the process, getting them excited for the home, as well as letting them know when they're going to be able to move in. They are just required to send, money orders to this account, this PO box, or wire X amount of dollars to secure the property. And once they do that, person that's on the other end of the line is going to just ghost them. They're gonna end up not being able to move in the property. That tenant has called us and says, hey, I just sent money orders to move into the property that you have listed here, and it wasn't us. These scammers were getting so savvy that they would actually somehow find a way to get access to the lockbox combination of that vacant property that they're listing. They would either, reach out to an agent that would give them the combination to the code for them to view it. Once they had that code, it was game over. They'd access the property, get that person that they've been showing the home to kind of really believe the scam, and after that, the tenant would be in love with the home, submit the deposit, and in actuality, that person wasn't licensed, wasn't the listing agent, was really just no one but a scammer. The tenant scam out there, they're also going to Craigslist. Now they're kind of heading towards Facebook much more prevalently, but what they would do is they would go and specifically look for these homeowners that are self-managing, that are posting real properties on Craigslist or Facebook, and they're wanting to work with directly the homeowner itself, because they know they can't get approved from a professionally managed property, whether that be their credit score, they've had evictions, or they basically know the system and they want to give that individual homeowner or landlord, basically take them for a ride. And so they're going on these sites to look directly for that specific homeowner, because in the end, they just know they're not going to be able to qualify or be approved for a professionally managed home. So the real question here, why are scammers moving from Craigslist to Facebook Marketplace? The short answer is going to be the simplicity of Facebook Marketplace. I mean, it's all right here for you. Everything that you need can be touched here on your phone. You can list and post things very quick, and you can just delete it just as quick. So now that we've covered the basics, let's take a look at my Facebook group that I started a couple months ago. I literally get about 100 requests a day just to be a part of this group for available rental properties. And I started it just basically for a resource for tenants and homeowners to be able to post properties and for tenants to be able to find homes available in the area. It has since spiraled out of control, and I literally see scams on here all the time. People reporting scams, and it is actually very difficult to keep up with how many people are scamming. For those of you that are new to this channel, I own a management company and I screen thousands of prospective tenants in their applications. I've heard every single scam, I would say, out there, and this will be a telltale sign and a good test to see when we can spot some red flags. All right, let's get logged into the group. We actually already have 8 members trying to get in. I did make them required to request approval beforehand so we can take a look at them and make sure that they're actually wanting to look for a rental property. But here's going to be the group. And basically there's a lot of different things here going on. We got people spamming, we got people selling magazines, flooring, vendors. So here's going to be a good one, a property that actually is being listed, but it's actually going to be a room for rent. So another little different situation, but could be real, could be fake. And this is a great example here. I find this one pretty funny actually. It kind of points out exactly what we're talking about here. Jay goes, I can't believe people continue trying to look for places on this stupid page knowing damn well everyone on here is a lie, just like Craigslist. 1 out of 100 posts might be true, LOL. Well, Jay, you're not wrong. All right, so it looks like we got members reporting about 8 different topics here. I actually saw a good one from Hector here. Big red flags. He doesn't have a photo on his profile page, and he's looking for a tenant for an immediate move-in. He's got 2, 3, 4 houses or apartments, bathrooms. He doesn't know what he wants, but he wants it fast. Everything included, waters, internet, electricity. Just give him a call or DM him and text message him, and he'll be able to help you out. It's got 631 impressions, 31 comments, and it looks like people were able to find out that he was a scam. He's reaching out to people saying DM him. So, it's something that you're going to want to be aware of when you are looking for a rental property, just to be a little more cautious if you are looking on these third-party platforms like Facebook and Craigslist. Just keep in mind, I started this group to help be a resource for landlords and tenants, and as you scroll through, it just has a bunch of random crap. You got people trying to sell old magazines, you got clocks on here, you got flooring. Anything you really want to buy on a for rent tab, you can get it because it's on here. You got an above ground pool. It just is never ending. You got a $799 couch. It looks awesome. I'll probably buy it. It's just unreal what you can get on this for rent home group page on Facebook. Now that we have a clear understanding of what you get in these types of groups, and we know what to look out for with the rental scams and different tactics that they use, it's good to be aware of these. That way, if you are posting your rental property in these groups, that you're just not biting after the first person that reaches out. And if you're searching on these groups, beware of the different tactics that potential scammers of landlords can do. If you came across this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Comment if you've ever been scammed or if you know of any other scams out there that real estate investors might be facing right now. It's important that we don't get scammed, and it's important that we don't scam people. So the more you know, the better off you're going to be. Don't forget to hit the post notification button there to be aware when we do more videos like this. And you real estate enthusiasts out there, take care and cheers.